Welcome to VNN News. I'm Eva with today's top story. Tragedy has struck again in Gaza, where at least 10 people, including 6 children, were killed in what Israeli forces are now calling a technical error during an airstrike on Sunday. The victims were reportedly waiting in line to fill water containers at a distribution point in the al-Nuseirat refugee camp. According to local emergency responders, missile allegedly fired by an Israeli drone struck a crowd gathered near a water tanker, killing 10 and injuring at least 16 others, including 7 children. The wounded were taken to Nuseirat's Alata hospital. Eyewitnesses described the scene as devastating. Families queuing for water turned into chaos within seconds. Video verified by analysts shows yellow jerry cans scattered on the street among injured bodies, with civilians rushing to help. The Israeli Defense Forces acknowledged the incident and stated the strike had intended to target a member of Islamic Jihad, but landed dozens of meters off target due to what they described as a technical failure. An internal review is underway. In a statement, the IDF said it regrets any harm to civilians and reiterated its commitment to minimizing civilian casualties. However, this comes as Gaza endures a sharp escalation in airstrikes, with 19 other Palestinians reportedly killed in separate attacks across the Strip the same day. The humanitarian toll continues to grow. The International Committee of the Red Cross says its field hospital in Raif has treated over 3,400 patients with weapon-related injuries since late May, more than in the entire previous year. 31 of those patients died just this weekend. The majority of those injured, according to the ICRC, were simply trying to access food. In one case, 24 people were killed near an aid distribution site in southern Gaza, where witnesses say Israeli forces opened fire. The IDF denies causing casualties, but admitted to firing warning shots. Meanwhile, the UN says it has recorded nearly 800 aid-related deaths since late May, most occurring near U.S. and Israeli-backed humanitarian distribution sites in Gaza. These sites are operated by U.S. private contractors inside Israeli-controlled zones. Disputes over the reliability of those figures continue. Israel maintains that its military campaign is in response to the October 7th Hamas attack that left over 1,200 Israelis dead and more than 250 taken hostage. But the fallout has been catastrophic for Gaza. As of now, the Hamas-run health ministry reports over 57,800 Palestinians killed. More than 90% of homes have been damaged or destroyed. Food, fuel, medicine, and clean water remain critically scarce. Just this week, 75,000 liters of fuel were allowed into Gaza, the first delivery in 130 days. And far short of what is needed for hospitals, bakeries, or water systems to function. 9 UN agencies warn that if fuel runs out completely, critical infrastructure, including maternity wards and neonatal units, will cease to operate. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza, they say, is entering its most dire phase yet. This is Eva reporting for VNN News. Stay informed.